Hi all, welcome to my channel. Today we will discuss about the categories of functions. Categories of functions. So in functions we have five types of categories. We will discuss one by one. So what are they? We will discuss. So based on parameters and return value, the functions are categorized as functions with no parameters and no return values, functions with no parameters and return values, and functions with parameters no return values, and with parameters return values, and functions that return multiple values. This is called as a categories of functions. So what are the categories of functions? Functions with no parameters no return value, functions with no parameters return values, and functions with parameters no return value, functions with parameters and return value, and functions with return multiple values. Remember, no return, no parameter, no return, parameter, return, and no parameter, return, parameter, no return, and return multiple values. So remember, important thing is that if you remember this parameter and return values, when I say parameter return value means no parameter no return value, and parameter return value, and parameter no return value. So like that we get total 5 types. Important topic this one. Next, so what is mean by first one? That is, you can see, that is functions with no parameters and no return values. So what is that one? We'll see here. Functions with no parameters and no return value. Now, so the topic name is no parameters no return values. Remember, when I say void sum, this is called as a prototype declaration, and or this is also called as a signature of the function. So no parameters no return type. So void main sum, some function is there, name, that name is called as a void main and sum. So this is a no parameters no return value, this program. So what is mean by here parameters, what is mean by return value? Suppose when I say sum of int I, so this is called as a parameter. When I say sum, this is called as a no parameters. So return means if there exists return value, return keyword, so that is called as a returning the values. So here the concept is no parameters no return values. So here void sum, this is called as a void sum, this is called as a declaration of the function or declaration of the prototype. This is also called as a signature of the function. Next, void main, this is a sum. Then we have this function declaration, this value definition, this is a void sum, and int abc, this is called as a declaration of the variables, and printf, enter the values of a and b, and scanf %d address of a, address of b, and c equal to a plus b, and printf sum is equal to %d comma c. So this is called as a functions with no parameters no return values. So how it works, as you know, the execution of the program starts from the main. Okay, so compiler comes from here first. So we have main, then it calls the function name called as a sum. So where is the sum? Yes, here we have sum, and then compiler comes here and int abc, enter the values of a and b. Suppose I entered 10, 20. So from the keyboard we entering, that's why we used address of a, address of b, and c equal to a plus b, this is equal to 30. So no return value, here we are printing. So this is called as a no return no parameter. Because of here there is no values, this is called as no parameter. Because of here there is a no values, no parameter, this is called as a no parameter values. Here there is no written, that's why this is a no written and no parameter concept. I hope this is clear for everyone. Let us go to next one, that is a second concept, functions with no parameters but it is having written, it is having written values. Now you see what is mean by functions with no parameters and written values. You see int sum, okay, this is called as a function declaration. Void main, this is called as a main, execution of the program starts from the main, okay, and int c and c equal to sum, so we are calling the function, this is called as a calling the function. So remember here we have while you learning about the functions, you must know about the function declaration and function definition and function calling. So first one is the function declaration, how to declare a function. So we get some return type and function name. So remember first one is called as a function declaration, how to declare a function. Suppose I want to declare a function name called as a sum, so this is called as function declaration and this is called as function declaration. And what is mean by function definition? Sum, suppose int a equal to 1, b equal to 2, c equal to 3, c equal to 3, printf percentage d a plus b plus c. So this is called as a function definition, this is called as function definition and this is called as function calling. So there are three various types. This is a function declaration, so I want to declare a function name called as a sum and I want to write the definition for the sum. Remember function definition means it contains some code, it contains the code of that function. And function calling, remember function calling means just you write the function name followed by this open bracket and close bracket. So this is a function declaration, function definition and function calling. So important things, these all these are. Now we have functions with no parameters and written values. So what is going to be happening here? Yes, int sum is there, this is called as a prototype declaration, is similar with the function declaration. And int main, sorry, void main and int c, c is equal to sum, remember this is called as a function calling or it will call the function. And printf sum is equal percentage d c. Remember when I say c is equal to sum, what will be happening? It will call the function sum and that value will be goes to c. Next printf sum is equal to percentage d comma c, it will print the value. Next we have function that is a int sum. So here we have int abc, enter the values of a and b, scanf percentage d ab, then comes down we have here program. So c equal to a plus b and return c. So this is all about the function with no parameters and return values. So if you see this program, what is happening here? So this is called as a function declaration or function prototype. So no parameters, here we have no parameters because here there is no return value, no value, sorry, there is no values here, but here we have return value is there, so you are returning the values to here. So this is called as a function with parameters, this is a without parameters and with return value. Remember, this is an important point, important topic. So how it will be happening? The execution of the program starts from main and into C, then compiler comes here. C is equal to sum. So what will be happening? Compiler comes here. It will take the all the values of sum. So it will ask printf enter the values of a comma b. If I entered 10, 20, okay, reading from the keyboard, that's why we used scanf. C is equal to a plus b, that is equal to 30. Return C. This value will be returned to C. It will print the value as 30. So why? Because we have no parameter values here. There is a keyword called return. That's why this is called as a, that name is a no parameters return value. No parameters return value. I hope this is clear for everyone. Next one we have parameters with function with parameters no return value. Function with parameters and no return value. In the previous part we have no parameters return value. Now we have what will be here, parameters and no return value. So you see there are some values called as int a comma b. This is called as with parameters, and there is no return value. That's why this is a no return keyword. So here what is going to be happening? Int sum, this is void sum, int a comma int b, and void main, execution of the program with main, and int m comma n, clr scr, printf enter m comma n and scanf. Suppose I entered values 10 and 20. Okay, 10 and 20. Sum of m comma n, this is equal to sum of 10 comma 20. So when I say sum of 10 comma 20, it will call the function name called as a sum. So it will call as a function name sum 10 comma 20. Okay, this is 10, this is 20. So it will print C is equal to 10 plus 20, that is equal to 30. So same output, that is a 30. This is all about the function with parameters no return value. Function with parameters and no return value. Function with parameters and no return value. So here we have function call is called as sum of m comma n. Remember, these are called as a actual parameters and these are called as a formal parameters. So in calling function we used here, this is called as a actual parameters, this is called as a formal parameters. So this is all about the with parameters. Yes, with parameters, no return value. Yes, there is no return value. So this is all about the functions with parameters and no return values. I hope this is clear for everyone. Next important topic, that is function with parameters and return values. Okay, function with parameters and with return value. Yeah, so here this is called, these are called as parameters, this is called as return value. So similarly, what is going to be happening like previous one? So int m equal to n equal to 3 and c, clr scr, it is to clear the screen. C is equal to sum of m comma n, that is sum of 2 comma 3. Okay, then it will call the function name called as sum. It goes here. So m comma n values will be changed as a comma b, that is 2 comma 3, and 2 plus 3 is equal to return c, that is 5. So it comes here. So this is about the functions with parameters with return values. Why? Because here we have some values, here we have return keyword. So how it is happening? First it calls the sum of m comma n. Yes, compiler comes here. So m is equal to 2, n is equal to 3 is changed as a comma b, that is c is equal to a plus b, which is 2 plus 3 is a 5. So the output of this program is finally 5. So it is returning the values from here to here. So this is a functions with parameters with return values. I hope this is clear for everyone. Next, function that return multiple values. So function that return multiple values. So here you see void math operation int x into y, and we used here two pointer names called as a star s star d. So void main x equal to 10 20 sorry y equal to 10 s gamma d scalar s here. Here we are calling the function name called as a math operation x comma y and address of s comma address of d. Okay, and here the values will be changed as here int a int b and star sum star difference. So what we are doing here, a plus b, what is the value of a comma b, that is xy, 20 plus 10, that is 30, and what is the difference, 20 minus 10, that is 10. So we are returning multiple values. First value is 30, second value is 10, that will be printed here. So s is equal to sum, d is equal to difference, 30 and 10. So this is about the returning multiple values, because here we are returning sum value as well as a difference value. So we are doing this math operation here. After completion of this program, it will return two values, that is 30 and 10. I hope this is clear for everyone. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and share. Thanks a lot.